Hey campers, so I am on my own on this review. We have tried to film it, we just haven't found the time. But anyways, I am tired of waiting and I want to get it to you guys. We went to Fancy Gap KOA, otherwise known as the Blue Ridge Parkway KOA, and we had a fabulous trip. It is a very quiet park. It is right near Mount Airy if anybody's wanting to visit that area. From the time we booked until the time we left, everybody was very friendly, smiling, happy to be there, helpful with any questions or concerns you may have had. We did not have any, but just in case, they were attentive and all that and wanted to make sure that everything was great for the entire stay. As far as this walk around goes, I did separate into sections like I have done the others, so it's easier to view. However, it is not all in numerical order curve like like the others. So anyways, here is the map. I took a picture of it. I'm going to put it in the beginning so you can kind of see the sections I broke it up into. But sometimes I'm walking backwards in the numbers. Some of them skip numbers because I went up one side and down the other. Or certain things like that, but I'm going to try to label it as best as I can so you guys can get to the spots that you want to see, and I guess maybe skip the spots you don't, but I'd rather you not skip it. I'd rather you watch the whole video if you have time, because that helps us out obviously. But anyways, as far as the park, I'm looking at the map just to kind of remind myself because I tend to forget things. They have full hookup sites, they have full hookup pull-throughs, they have tent sites, they have cabins. They have deluxe patio sites that are pull-through. They have a camper kitchen that's available to use if you have a larger party and you're wanting to do like a cookout. They have bathhouses that are very clean, well kept, updated. They smell nice. They have a laundry facility, which is also very clean, updated, and smells nice. They have a dump station. They have a fishing pond, which the girls and Jason had a blast at. They did not catch anything, but it was really quiet and peaceful. They had swings and little picnic tables and stuff around there that you can sit at. I sat in the swing and read part of a book. I haven't read any more of it yet, but at least I started one for the first time in a very long time. They have gem mining. They obviously have a dumpster, but they tell you to put your trash out at your campsite and they will pick it up and take it off for you, which is, a nice amenity there. And they have a little game room, had a few games in it, air hockey, and they had a ping pong table down by the fishing pond in the lawn. They have a camp store that had some necessities and a lot of other neat little, kitschy camping things or whatever. We bought a few gifts for people. They have, I don't think I said that yet. They do have a pool. It is a smaller pool. We did not get in it because the weather was a little bit cooler while we were there. But there was tons of people in it. And they seemed to have a good time. It looked clean. It looked nice. So I have nothing bad to say about that. They have some monthly sites. They look to be all full. I'm guessing most of it is their workers. But they do have them available if you wanted to call and inquire about that. They have an off-leash dog park that you can use. They had a nice playground that was updated. The girls had a great time on it. They also had 3 sites, which soon to be 4 because they have a cabin that they're going to do this with too, that had a fenced-in backyard behind it. So if you did have pets, you could bring them with you and they would have an area where they can kind of run in your site and not have to be on the leash, which I think would be great for you guys. And there's also like a picnic table and stuff in there, in the cabin one I believe it was, so that you could actually sit there and maybe have lunch and your dogs can kind of just roam or whatever. As far as extras, I believe that's all. Like I said, it is a very quiet park. So peaceful. Our site, we had site number 14. It was a great site. We absolutely loved it. It was like nestled in behind trees and stuff, but you could still see. So, anyways, all their sites are pretty nice, I would say. Some are more secluded than others, depending on what you want. I did my best to show you the details of each site. I greatly appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions that I may be able to answer that could help you with your future trip, please feel free to ask and I will answer them if at all possible. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this video helps you out.
I want to camp with you. It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey campers, I think I wanna.
Okay, so again, we are here at the Fancy Gap KOA in Fancy Gap, Virginia, and we're gonna go ahead, and this is the main entrance here that we're walking up. Again, like the other videos, I am gonna do the complete walk around so you can get the lay of the land and stuff. People said they'd rather fast forward than miss anything, so here we go. We're gonna head on up the hill. Don't know that Cece's gonna make it far through this one. There's a lot of hills in this one, but we shall see. She might surprise us all, right? And again, too, if I talk about things on the way through here that are of importance, I will put those in our intro as well, just in case you happen to fast forward through any of these parts. So to the right here are some cabins. I'm going to show those in a separate section, just kind of showing you what's over there as we walk through. The fishing pond is down there, and the pool, and a few of the games are down there as well. And then we'll come up to the main store up here, which is also where they have the patio for their barbecue that they serve, which smells absolutely delicious. We're going to try that later. And then they have a full store there as well. Again, I'll go inside there and show that in the amenities section too. But right now we're going to continue straight ahead. And we're going to go on up the hill. Their numbers are a little bit different here, so it's not going to start at site 1. It's actually going to start at site 10. On the left, going up the hill, but I'll show you that when we get to it. Hey. And I am going to separate it into separate sections for ease of viewing, hopefully. But it's going to be a little bit more difficult than normal because, like I said, the numbers aren't really in order as far as RV sites and stuff. They're kind of mixed around. There are all the pull-throughs. I'm going to do those in a separate section. Alright, so as we come up to this first back inside over here, it is a full hookup. These are all going to be full hookups here. This is number 10. I'm trying to get around here so you can see everything there. So they all have a little picnic table, a little fire pit, and these are all going to be nestled back in the woods for some privacy and a lot of shade. This next one coming up is going to be site 11. Again, I'll pause when I get to the top so you can see a little bit better. So that's site 11. And this is going to be site 12. That one looks like it has a little bit bigger of a front yard area there. And this is number 13. Everybody left today. I guess they were all checked in during the week. And they're, I guess, maybe going to fill up again today, probably. So that's 13. This is our site. It's got a little pathway there. This is number 14.
Are we going to that side?
Not right now.
See, folks, she's already trying to cop out on us. She's tired of walking. All this walking. Okay, so, like I said, that is 14. I can walk in here a little bit since it's ours. I like the yard in this site. It's nice. It's all nestled back in here behind the trees. Decent sized site. We had a little bit of a leveling issue, but that was mainly user error. And plenty of room for our fifth wheel. And again, our fifth wheel is 43 feet 7 inches. So
Closer to 45 with bikes in the back.
yeah.
If they weren't there, we could have got in and
So-
a little bit better.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to continue up the hill this way. And so that road is going to take you up to, I believe Jason said the monthly sites are up that road. So we'll do those in a separate section. And next up is going to be the, I guess they're all dog friendly, but the more dog friendly sites, they have the yards behind the campsites for the dogs. So I'm going to put those in a separate section. Okay, so as we go past, like I said, we were just at site 14. That's the roadway up to the monthly sites. This first one we're going to come to is the, I don't know what they want to call them. They don't really call them dog friendly, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But this is 41. I'll turn around when I get up here. So it also has the, this is sure, it's a monkey site. It's got a fire pit right there and a picnic table like the others. And I really think this is neat, obviously. For anybody who has pets, this would be a great addition to your site. So it's got a little pet yard, little fireplace in here too if you want to sit in here with your dogs. You know, so they have a little place of their own.
They have 3 of these, right?
3 of them, yes. 41, 43, and 45. So like I said, this is 41. And when I get up to the end here, I'll turn around so you can see it a little better. So, turn back around there. Okay, so that is 41. Really decent sized site. Length and width are pretty good. I think we'd have been fine in this site, right? Our camper would fit fine.
Park beside of it, absolutely.
Yeah, we'd have to park beside of it, but yeah. So that'll give you an idea of how big that is. This next one is going to be 43. And it has the same thing back there. Has a fire pit, picnic table, dog fenced in area. Again, very large site. Length and width. And then this next one is 45. This one's a little bit shorter, still very wide, and it's got the pet fenced in area back there as well. So that's the end of the pet sites. So I'm going to stop it here and go to number 42, which would have been in between there. But again, I'm trying to separate them into certain sections, and I'll try to label that for you. Alright, so again, that is the pet site number 45. So across from that, we're going to start this next section. This one's going to be a little bit shorter just because I want to do the pull-through full hookups in the next section separately. Alright, so this is 44. Very long site, maybe a little bit more narrow. Still got the fire pit, the picnic table, everything right there. This one's going to be 42. This is definitely a lot shorter. Pretty wide, but short. And it ends right there where that grassy knoll is right there. Behind that is actually tent site number 40. So I'm going to show you that in this section. It's like ginormous. Oh goodness. Let's see. All right. So yeah. So this is the start, this little gravel road right here, of tent site number 40. So I'm going to walk back in there just to show you how big it is. Walk this way. And so it looks like you have this whole area here to park in. And all this area over here. And that looks like your tent pad right there. It's got a little shelter, barbecue grill, fire pit. And then a trail that goes, there's a trail there, right? Let me see. Down to where the playground's at over there you can get to. And you know, that little field if you wanted to play down there. And this kind of overlooks the back of those RV sites over there. This is a very nice tent site. Okay, so we're going to come back out here, and that's going to be the last one in this section. The next section is going to have some of the pull-through full hookups. So we'll come out here and go around here, just so I can again show you where we're at. I know it can kind of get a little confusing. So that right there is the 41 tent site, or pet site 41. And that is the monthly road, or most of the monthlies. That's our site. And so we're going to go down this road right across from it. Alright, so as we come down this road, again, point of reference, our site is right across from it, site number 14. And so this first one, I'm going to show you from the back side because it's easier to get at this angle, the entire site. There's a road obviously in the front and the back. There are pull-throughs. I'm going to pause it so this guy can park real quick. Alright, so I had to back up a little bit. But anyways, that's going to be site number 20. And that again is a full hookup pull-through. And we're going to continue on down the hill. Again, these all have fire pits and picnic tables. This next one's going to be site 21, right here. These are all rather long, you know, pretty wide as well. You got quite a bit of space in most of the sites here. Some of the back ends are a little bit tighter, but all these people left this morning. These were full yesterday when we got here. But it is Friday, so I'm guessing those were weekly, or not weekly, weeknight people, and then maybe they'll fill in today. Okay, this next one is going to be 22. Right there. You still have a decent amount of shade. These are a little bit more in the open, so it's not going to be super dark, but definitely shaded enough, in my opinion. Especially when you're up here kind of in the mountains, it's a little bit cooler anyways. This is going to be 23. Out of all the pull-throughs, this one, probably my favorite. It looks to be the most, well, this next one's nice too, but this one and the next one are both really nice. They both have like a little grassy yard. And alright, so this is going to be 24 that we're coming up on. See what I mean? They got a really big yard there, decent sized site. Shaded, a little bit of sun, kind of the best of both worlds there. So that's probably, I guess, my favorite down here. This next one's going to be 25. Just to give you reference, that is the store, laundry, bathhouse, game room right across from it, and then the pool is down there to the left. Alright, this one's going to be 26. Nice site too. $27 is this last one here. Definitely quite a bit shorter, but really wide. And you're right across from the pool and the amenities and stuff right there. Alright, so we're going to go back over this way here. Like I said, these numbers are kind of definitely different than most. They're not all in order because they included tents, cabins, and everything in the numbers that are in order. So this is going to be tent site number 7. This is a really cute tent site, guys. You'd obviously have to have a smaller tent, but it's really cute. It's got a little barbecue grill, picnic table, room to park right there. It's got a little fence for you. There's your little tent pad with little stairs, and you're just surrounded by pretty woods over there. So if you turn back around this way here, that road brings you back up to the other sites. But this is the field that is directly across from all those pull-throughs that I just showed you. And the playground is right up there, so if you want to be near the playground, that's a good place. And then there's also a dog park there. I'll show that stuff in the amenities as well. I just kind of wanted to show you where we were at in the park. So now I'm going to do another section, so I'll stop it here. Okay, so in this next section, I'm going to start right here. Again, this was tent site 7. That's the hill to go up top, the dog park, playground, road to all the pull-through full hook, not all of them, sorry, some of the pull-through full hookups, the store, and the pool is down here, just so you kind of know where we're at. So we're going to walk down this way. And I'm going to take you back towards the entrance. Because there are some cabins down here and another tent site. So I'm going to show you that. So again, I'll show you all this stuff in the amenities, but they have like a life-size pool table there, a swimming pool, the store and barbecue area is right up there. Okay, right. Get my bearings here. Alright, so that is going to be RV site number 6 right there. And if you can look behind it, there's a little swing. That's where the fishing pond. Again, you're right across from the swimming pool. Sorry about the noise of the truck. Alright, so we're gonna go backwards here. This is gonna be cabin number 5. They all have nice decks with a table and an umbrella. I cannot go in them because these ones are full. You just give me a second. I'm just going to pause it for that noise. Alright, so that is going to be cabin number 4 right there. The decks are pretty well shaded with these large trees above it. Cabin number 3. Cabin number 2. And cabin number 1. So again, that's the entrance right there. I'm going to walk you back up this way so we can do the next section. Just trying to show you where we're at. This is just a little loop. It's going to take us right back to where we were just at. So I'll stop it here and pick it up at the next section. Okay, so as we walk past the store, instead of going to the left where we went last time, we're going to go to the right now. And we're going to head up the hill. So I can do those sections up there. Just so you kind of know where we're at. Those are the full hookup pull-throughs that we went through. Down there in the corner is tent site number 7. And we're going to go up that road right there to the left. To the top of that hill. And up there, we're going to actually go backwards through the sites because it's the way they're put in there. But we're going to start up at 58 up there. Trying to show you like how far it is from the store and stuff in case you want to be closer or further or whatever. This should kind of give you a good idea. Getting my calf workout today. So again, there's the little dog park area, pet walk. Continue up the hill. A little swing, sit on. Alrighty. This first one, turn around so I'm right here. It's going to be 58. We got a nice yard, picnic table, fire pit. And again, these are all pull-throughs, full hookups as well. This next one is a deluxe patio site. Pull through. As you can see, it's got a stone patio with a table, grill, all that. Very nice size. This next one's going to be 56. These are all really nice as well. Shaded, good room. A little bit shorter than the others, I think. These ones down here. 55. And 54. This one's going to be 53. Yeah, these are definitely on the shorter side. But if you call, they're very helpful to help you decide where you can fit and where you can't. And 52. That's going to be the last one on this section. Come up here to the top of the hill. That's going to take you down the hill, well, around and down the hill that we are staying on. So we'll pick up the next section here. Alright, so with that being site 52, we'll come over here and we're going to start on the left right here. This is a pull-through full hookup, site number 59. They fit in there, however they don't have a front yard. So if you'll see, their mat is up there where their picnic table is at. And then across is where we're going to start some more back ends. These are some full hookup back ends. These are all very short. So like pods, pop-ups, that kind of thing is going to be best here. Site 60 is that first one. This is going to be 61. And these are all full sun, pretty much. $62. $63. $64. These are getting a little bit longer if you like this section. You know, a little bit of a larger camper would fit in here. $65. This is $66. That one's definitely a lot longer. You can fit a larger camper in there for sure. Okay, so that's the hill that we walked up from the bottom. So that'll take you down. At the very bottom of this hill will be tent site number 7, and the store and the pool and all that stuff, just so you can kind of know where we're at. And so this is going to be full hookup pull through number 67. This one's a fairly long site. It's got a decent yard. And then we'll pick it up here in this next section. Okay, so like I said, that is pull through number 67 right there. These are pretty cool tent sites, I'm not gonna lie. This is going to be number 86. So I'm gonna walk up here just because I think this is neat. So they have a fire pit, they have a sunshade, they have a picnic table, they have a nice size area for your tent, they have a barbecue grill, and they have a little shelter here so you can keep your goods and stuff dry under here, which I think is so cool. A little prep station area, or you know, whatever you want to put there, garbage can, turn around so you can kind of get the whole site here. So again, this is 86, tent site 86. Now, you will want to know that directly on the other side of you is tent site 84. Same setup, really cool. The setup's on that side. So they are going to be back to back there. You know, maybe if you're camping with a group, this would be ideal. Or if you just want to meet new people, who knows? But yeah, we just thought that was really cool how they had the shade and, you know, the area to keep your stuff dry and all that stuff. So up here on the right is going to be tent site number 83A. It looks like. This one's really kind of nice. It's back in the woods, very large area. Still got the fire pit, the picnic table. I mean, you can set your tent in numerous places. I would probably put it back there against the woods. And then they have this little thing here, which is right next to this site, camper kitchen. So you can use this at your convenience. They got, you know, a shelter, some picnic tables, little sink, little prep area, a long table if you were doing like a buffet, and a trash can. Don't want to lose you where we're at right now, so I'm going to turn back this way and show you. All right, so that was 83A over there, and that's going back down that hill. So this is going to be camper RV site number 82. Definitely a lot shorter. You're going to want a pop-up or a pod, or a much smaller camper. And then 81 is right here. And I think I'm gonna stop it there and show you the next section. There is a bathhouse right there for your reference though, or restroom, so that you know where we're at. Again, that was 81. Alright, so if we're starting right here at 81, we're going to turn this way, and we're going to come up here. Again, restrooms right there. And we're going to continue to walk this way. Alright, so I'm going to go down the right side and then back on the left. For ease of viewing purposes here. So this is going to be site number 80. Still a little short. Some of your longer rigs are not going to fit in these. These are all almost full sun, unless you're kind of at the back of the site there. This is going to be 79. And 78. Those are all the back end full hookups. The next one is going to be 77 where this blue truck is, and this is going to be a deluxe patio site. So you can kind of see, I guess that's probably, I would say probably like a 30-foot travel trailer, and that's probably the max in there. Might be a little bit shorter than 30 foot. This is going to be 75. Again, another deluxe patio. $73, another deluxe patio. These are all definitely shorter than that one. $71, another deluxe patio. And this last one is 69. It is just a full hookup back in. So again, that's the hill that'll take you down to our site. But right now I'm going to turn you around and show you these sites while we're up here. This is going to be site number 70. Place to park your truck. This is going to be a smaller site for sure, but it's nestled in there. Lots of privacy. It's just tucked in back there with a picnic table. This next one's going to be 72. try to not linger too much if somebody's in the campsite, because, you know, that's just rude. Alright, so that's 72. I think I'm going to walk in there because it looks like they have a really nice overlook kind of situation. Now, Cece would not do well on this, you see. I think we might have a few problems with that. But anyways, yes, they do. They have a nice view of the park from up here. This is very pretty. But again, it's not like a super long site. You could probably fit a 30-foot travel trailer in this one. But that would be like probably max. Or what we would want to do anyways. This is 74. Very small site. Definitely meant for a smaller unit. But it has a little deck there. That's nice. There's that one. This one's going to be 76. Okay, and just for point of reference, that's that bathhouse that we passed in the beginning, going back down to that main hill road that brings you past the tent sites and down towards the bottom where the store is at. So we're going to turn around this way. And now I'm going to walk over here, and we're just going to walk past these real quick. I'll pause it here, pick it up at the end of this road. Alright, so for point of reference, again, this is site number 69. That's the back end full hookup up the top here. And as we come down this road, I'm going to go to the left real quick. Or sorry, to the right here first. This is number 68. That's a really nice site, actually. Not super long, but a really nice site. They got, you know, privacy, their own little area. They back up to woods on this side and little fence with the cabin on the other side there. Then across from that is going to be cabin number 50. Doesn't look like there's anybody in this one, so maybe I'll just come up here and take a little peek. So they have a little fire pit, picnic table, a little grill there. Looks like a couple of Adirondack chairs, just so you can kind of see what's behind there. That's the road that goes down to our site, 14. Can't really see in it, but so that's cabin number 50. And if you're coming out of cabin number 50, there is one RV site here. So down this road, this is the back side of the pull-throughs number 52 through 58 that I showed in the separate section, just so you kind of know what roadway we're on. And this is going to be RV site full hookup back in site number 51. This one's a nice one too, guys. It overlooks some of the other RV sites. Again, not super long, but you know, for most rigs it would be just fine. Has the deck there, and that's our site right down there, like directly in the middle of the screen, just kind of so you know where we're at. And now we're going to go back up this way. Try not to spin you too fast. We're going to go back past that cabin 50 so that I can show you these other cabins over here. And then he said we can walk in this new cabin they just put up. It's going to be a pet-friendly cabin, and it's got a wraparound deck and all that stuff. But for the time being, reference, that's 68 right there. So this next cabin here is going to be cabin number 49. All these cabins seem to be very similar. I'm sure they're probably all the same inside. A couple of Adirondack chairs, picnic table, fire pit, a few benches, a little grill. There's a dishwashing sink there that is shared, I'm guessing, for both cabin number 49 and cabin number 48. There's a little parking area right there for 48. and right there for $49. 48 also has a picnic table, grill, fireplace, all that. So we'll go up this way. This is so directly in front of us is going to be a monthly site. That's site number 46. And to the right here is what he said we could walk around. This was monthly site number 47, but they have turned it into a cabin with a gated area for your pet and all that stuff. It's not quite ready yet, but I think he said it was going to be ready soon. So again, this is, I'm guessing they're going to keep the same number, so it'll be cabin number 47. Walk up here. You can kind of see in there, they got 2 little bunks, bathroom, table area. Oh, there's a bed right there. Sorry, right in front of the window is a, looks like maybe a full-size bed. And a little toilet area. This is awesome, guys. They have an outdoor shower. So I think that's super cool. So if you come in here, so look, oh, sorry, just leaned against the wall. So they have a full outdoor shower out here, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to show you without like being crazy in here. Little bench right outside there. And then when you come this way, they have a little sink out here, undercover, looks like a little light. And this whole thing is fenced in. So you come up here, they got a little deck with a grill. And up here is a little fenced in area. You can hang out with your dogs. You got your picnic table, all that stuff. Like I said, it's not quite ready yet, but he did say it would be available soon. So again, if they're keeping the same number, that is going to be cabin number 47. So we'll come back down here. Okay. We'll go back out and around over here. This is going to take us back out to the main road that goes past our site. And then this next section, which I believe will be the last of the site sections, is going to be most of their monthly sites. So you're going to come down this way here. We've already done these sites, but I'm just going to show you for point of reference. This is going to be 45 right there, and so on and so forth. And we're going to come on down the hill. All right, and so this next section, we're going to go up this road to the right here, and that's going to be the monthly sites, like I said. Okay, so as we come to the bottom of this hill, we're going to turn right up this road. For reference, again, that is site number 14 right there, our site. We're going to go up this road here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this here because they're kind of... All right, so going up this little gravel area here, on the left right there is going to be site number 28. Again, these are all monthly sites. So that's going to be number 28 right there. That's a pretty large rig, so you can kind of tell the size of it. Got this little bench, fire pit area down here, picnic table right in front. If you come up here, right in front of that is site number 30, a little bit shorter. You can see the size rig that's in that. It's pretty much full sun. Okay, across from it looks like a stationary unit, but that's site 29. This one right here is going to be 31. Looks like a lot of these are, you know, the workers and stuff. That's going to be 32. And this is just a dead end. If we come back down this way, this site's going to be number 34. That Winnebago right there is going to be site number 36. And I'm going to go across the street here once I get down here to show you number 35. So that's going to be 36. And across the way here is going to be number 35. Right there. Okay. Go back down here. This one's going to be number 37. Looks like they're working on some stuff there. And this one over here is going to be 38. And 39. I'm guessing if they're not full, they allow people to park their vehicles there. Since a lot of the sites just had vehicles and no units. This is going to be 39A. That's a really nice monthly. Lots of space there. And 39B. It's also a nice one, nice deck. Okay. This one to the left is going to be 39D. It's a very large site, actually. And then over here is going to be 39C. This one right here. Go around to the other side here. So that's 39C. That back there is a private residence. This looks to be where they keep their equipment. This is the front side of that 39D site I just showed you. Like I said, that's a very long monthly site. Alright, so we'll head back down the hill here. Like I said, that is the last of our site sections. So next up will be the amenities. Once I get to the bottom of the hill here, the amenities in the bathhouses. So, which I may put those in the beginning. I'm not really sure how I'm going to lay that out. But either way, those are all the sites. We're coming back around the back side of site number 14, our site, just for point of reference again. And we're going to head on down here and go back up the hill to shoot that bathhouse and the rest of the amenities, which will be back down the hill. Okay guys, so for point of reference, that there is site number 80. We're up at the top of the hill. This is starting the amenities section, amenities and bathhouses. Started up here because there's only one thing up here, and then I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the hill. But this is the Fancy Gap Weather Rock. I think it's pretty funny. It was even funnier when Aubriella read it and was like, duh, of course if it's wet it's raining. You know, you gotta love her. She's so pretty. Just kidding, guys. She's actually very intelligent. But anyways, here is the bathhouses up top. Hopefully there's nobody in here. We shall see. They are unisex. I'm assuming they all look the same. Trying to find a light switch. All right, here we go. Here is a toilet and a bench and a nice shower. It's very clean, smells good, looks good, feels good. Looks like they have a little heater. Hey there. A little heater up in the corner. I do not see air conditioner. So that is something to note if you care about that. Oh goodness. And there is 1, 2, looks like 3, because that's a staff only door. 3 of those up here. For point of reference again, that is tent site number 83A in that corner over there, and the little camper's kitchen area. So we're gonna go back down that hill over there past that tent site. And I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the hill. This is the lodge to the right here. I think I might ask these people what it is. Because I'm not really sure. Okay, never mind. I couldn't catch them. But I'm not sure if you can go in there or what. I'll have to find out. And then maybe I'll insert it in there. So there's definitely some cars parked there, and there were some people hanging out on the patio and stuff. But I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if they rent it or what. But I will find out, and maybe I'll insert that after this. So I'll stop it here. Okay, so again, that right there is the lodge. These are tent sites number 84 and 86. And that first camper on the right there is going to be full hookup pull through number 67. And we're going to continue on down this hill. And that'll take us to the bottom where the rest of the amenities are, and I can show you. Again, I know this walk is boring, but people have said they want to know, like how far it is from stuff, and if they're staying, if there's somebody who doesn't want to walk, or if there's somebody who enjoys walking or wants to be as far away from any noise as possible, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of trying to give you the lay of the land, considering this campground is big, but it's not huge. So I'm able to pretty much walk it. Trying to keep you entertained. I don't know. But this whole left side is just woods over here. So there's nothing over there. Those are all those pull-throughs that I showed you. Backups, I'm sorry, that I showed you in another video. Another section. This next road up here is going to be all the pull-throughs that I showed you in another section. The 52 through 58 pull-throughs. And you can see in the distance there, that's where the pool is at, so you kind of know where we're at. I'm excited to try the barbecue tonight because I've literally been smelling it all day here. Well, all half day, whatever time it is. It's early afternoon now, I think. Temperature's been really nice so far. Where, we've had hot and humid at home, and so when we come up here, it's definitely a little cooler, a little less humid. I think the high today was like 78 or something, which I love my summer, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have a little break and be in the mountains for a minute. So again, there's the dog park. As we come down towards the bottom here, I'm going to show you around that a little bit more in detail. I know you saw it in parts of the other videos, but so they got little benches in there if you want to sit. And that's the back side of the volleyball net and the playground over there that I'll show you. Pretty decent size for your dogs to run around. We'll come around this way so I can show you the playground before we head down, fully down the hill. Come around over here. Alright, so that's going to be their volleyball net or badminton net. I guess badminton will be more fitting. And then there is the picnic table, tetherball, nice new playground. A field over there if you just want to play, toss a frisbee around, a few little digging things for the kids. The kids enjoyed the playground. And then we'll come back down here. Go across this little bridge and head across the way. I think we'll go around to the left first, and then we'll go into the store area and stuff after. So we'll go down here to the left. Point of reference, that's site number 26. Getting tongue-tied here. There's not much to do in the Fancy Gap area, so I will tell you that. There are a few restaurants around, not like fine dining or anything, but there are a few restaurants in the area. And there's a winery or a few that, I guess, probably about a 30-minute ride, I think it is. If you don't mind going for a ride or want to go for a ride, there's a few things, just nothing directly right here. You know, some people seek that and some people don't, so I like to mention it. The propane filling station right there, so they do have that available if necessary. Right up there is a couple more bathhouses, the laundry, and the game area. I'll show you that when I head up that way. But right now, this is like a life-size pool table. Thought that was kind of cool. And then behind it are the horseshoe pits. And then there's the pool. See that a little bit better on this side here. So we'll come around this way and show you the pool. And so if you don't mind being close to the noise, the pool does close at 8, but if you don't mind being close to the noise, this is, again, site number 6. So you could be directly across from the pool. The pool is not huge by any means, but it's a decent sized pool. We haven't been in it yet. We just got here yesterday. So down here they have a little ping pong table. They have a little gem mining area. I think right now, this is July of 2022. I think it was like $12.50 a bag inside the store. And then they have a fishing pond. The girls and Jason fished a little bit yesterday. They didn't catch anything. We didn't fish very long, and it really wasn't the right time of day, but you know, they just wanted to try it. I sat on this swing, and for the first time, pretty much since I had Aubriella, which would be 2014, I read a book. Well, I read some of a book. We'll see if I get to finish it. But anyways, it was very peaceful, very pretty. They have a few tables and benches and stuff over here. You could bring a picnic even. All right, and this is behind all those cabins right there. And those are cabins from the left to the right. It's cabins 1 through 5. Oh, look, there's a fish in the water. I don't think you saw it, but I saw it. Anyway, so we'll head back up this way. And I'm gonna go back up the way we came. We'll do the bathhouse back there, the laundry, the little game area, and then we'll go into the store last. So I can show you that. Here's another shot of the pool from this side. So we'll go up this way. And there are stairs right there if you want to get directly to the store. But we'll walk up this way. Alright, so we're going to continue up this way. We're going to come around this back side. I did just ask them about that lodge. And I'll tell you now, but I will also insert it there. They said they do rent it. There is somebody in it right now, so unfortunately I can't show it to you. But it's got its own patio, fireplace, grill, all that stuff. It sleeps like 8 to 10 people, she said. So for like a larger family or something, they do rent that. All right, so now we'll walk in this way. This is going to be the women's room. And so this is just 3, regular toilet stalls. And then you have a couple of shower stalls. I'm trying to keep that door open so I could show you, sorry. A couple of shower stalls with a little bench. Again, all very clean. They have a nice little sink vanity area. Then we'll go back out. I'm not gonna go into the men's, but I'm assuming it's the same thing. So they have little rockers here, little checker set. There's the men's restroom, wash area, bathroom, bathhouse. There's a little sink out here. And this is their laundry room. Very pretty. Very nice. Washer and dryer. Those are large. And then these are the smaller washer and dryers. Right here. I'm trying to see the cost on here. So it looks like $1.50 for the dry. I'm gonna guess $1.50 for the wash, but I can't see it, guys, to be honest with you. They got some books up there, some movies. Like I said, these are larger dryers. And then they have a little folding table there as well. So that is their bathhouse. One of the prettier bathhouses I've ever seen, actually. I mean, laundry houses I've ever seen. All right, so we'll walk around this way. We're gonna go back towards the entrance so I can show you inside the store. They do have firewood for sale, ice for sale. This patio right here is where they have Dave's Smokehouse, and this is where they do their brisket and barbecue. I'll show you this menu. Today's menu is a little bit different. She called it Finger Licking Friday, so they had a few extra items as well as what was already on the menu. But you can order any of this stuff and they will deliver it to your site, or you can come up here and pick it up, or you can come up here and you can eat it on their beautiful patio with the tables and the umbrellas. They have cornhole boards up here for you to play. Nice store area here. We're gonna go in this way to the game room to show you that, and then I'll take you in the store. There's a little rocker and a little table over here. This is one thing I love about like mountain places, is there's always little like chairs and tables, places just for you to enjoy the scenery and the nature and the sounds and everything else. But they have a little game machine, skee ball machine, air hockey, a little place for you to do some crafts and stuff. Another game over there. Foosball, some tables if you want to play cards. Little, what is that? Connect Four, checkers, that kind of stuff. Some other games over here. They have TV in the corner with a little couch if you want to sit up here. Oh, look, there's the pool balls. So those are the pool balls for the large pool table, life-size pool table. So anyways, we'll walk out this way. I'll show you the store, and that'll be the last of the amenities. Okay, so as you come into the store, you'll see they have lots of stuff. They have jewelry and chapsticks and lotions and all the little camping niche stuff, stickers. These bags are actually made from retired army tents. I read that in their flyer. Those are kind of cool. Mugs, cups, all your RV essential, well, not all of them, but some of the things that happen to break often or you might forget. So that's helpful. Some s'more stuff, some swag, some toys and stuff for the kids, some things for your pets. They have an ice cream cooler. Again, they will deliver this stuff to your site as well. Drink cooler. They have coffee in there. And some snacks and essentials. And then all the directories and flyers and stuff you need about things to do in the area are right there. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
And then
There's Christy, is that right?
there I am. So then we'll come back out here and we'll go back up this way. Everybody was super friendly from the time we booked until we had to call and tell them we changed the size of our rig when we, went full time, when we checked in, when we went into the store this morning, every bit of it. They've all been friendly. No, it wasn't because I have a YouTube channel, because they did not know. But they were all really helpful and it was nice. So everybody here is smiling. They seem to be happy to be here, which always makes for a much better environment. So that is the end of our walk around here at Fancy Gap KOA. Those are all the amenities. I hope you enjoyed watching. As always, thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you happen to come in here, please let them know we sent you. Thanks. Have a great day.
Hey campers, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the like button. And hit that bell.